Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. That's for those of you that are new. Everybody else, it's a regular. I thought I'd be ahead of the game, try to save a few minutes here, and get the smudge started first. I'm already burning my candle from intuitivecandles.com, and this week it is Down by the Bay. These are 100% soy-based candles that are not harmful to your health, and when the wax melts down, you're left with a piece of tinfoil on the bottom, and inside the tinfoil are some beautiful reveals, amethysts and crystals, and look at that. Oh, they've been stubborn all day. They've been stubborn all day. This is a smudge for those of you not familiar with this. Please Google smudge. S-M-U-D-G-E, smudge. Cleansing our energy. This is a tradition, probably goes back almost to the beginning of man, really. It's an indigenous custom. It's highly sacred. And all I do is merely borrow this tradition from them. Oh, they've been stubborn, and I don't understand it because everything is so dry. It's all dried now. It's all cured. You just want a 1 minute smudge would do it. 1 full minute would be nice. I'm not going to waste that. There we go. Okay, my cards. And this is for you guys. This is for the sign of Aquarius, by the way. No. One more try and then I'm giving up. I wanted you guys to have a good, healthy dose of this. I'm stubborn. I don't give up easy. This is for the sign of Aquarius. This is a general reading which may or may not resonate with you on a personal level. This is for the month of June 2017. Will you light? What is wrong with you? All right. Okay, there we go, Aquarius. Yeah, that's about as good as she's going to get. It's just being stubborn. All right, let me clean my mess of ash up here. Big thanks goes out to Sue Chisholm as well for the Colorado Blue White Sage that's part of the smudge. She grows and cultivates her own and makes her own sticks. It's fantastic. She's a viewer. She mailed me a shipment of it, and I've been having a ball ever since. I'm so appreciative of that. Okay, so we're going to get right into the deal. We've taken care of the candle. We've taken care of the smudge. Now let's take care of you guys. This is for Aquarius. Aquarius. You know that song goes through my head the minute the word comes out of my mouth. The minute I say Aquarius, there's an orchestra. There's an orchestra. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. Oh, come on now. Give it to me. If I had to be another sign, I think it would be an Aquarius. I just like the name. I like the word Aquarius. But I've often wondered, maybe I should Google it myself. Aquarius. The shortened term is aqua. Aqua means water. Why isn't it one of the water signs? I'll check that out one of these days and find out. Or maybe somebody knows. It should be a water sign. It really should. All right. Right here. Okay, this is it. These are your cards. Your overall significator for this reading. Two of Cups. Partnership is highlighted for your overall energy. Your wealth and finances, Queen of Swords, and the word is resilience. Third card, your hearth, your home, anything to do with love in your heart. Well, okay. The Tower, destruction. Don't panic, Aquarius. This happened last week. These two cards showed up back to back. Wow. Big, big shift coming up for you, Aquarius. Some of you, this is general. Remember, it's not going to apply to everybody. So we got the Tower and destruction. And then we have death and transformation. And these two cards are very powerful together. Boys, oh boys, do they ever lock in. That's your challenges. The Death card for the month of June. Your message from Spirit and how appropriate. The Fool, which doesn't mean you're a fool. It's all about new beginnings. Oh, my little hummingbird. Okay. Once I've exhausted the messages from those cards, I pull one significator at the end, which has been a kaboom lately every time I turn one over. That's just another story in itself. Your overall energy, Two of Cups, about partnership or romances, partnerships of any kind right across the board, where like-minded people get together and they meet and they click. This could be work-related, home-related, love-related, friendship-related, online-related. It could be all kinds, but partnerships are being highlighted. 2 by 2 by 2 is what I'm hearing here. This card is bringing rewarding experiences for you as well. Oh, YouTube is so going to nail me for copyright because my music playing on my radio. One moment. They'll nail me for it because they have recognition software. I know they do. They nail me all the time for music in the background. Come on. Oh, this remote works really well, I tell you. There we go. All right. So, yes, your horizons are going to be a lot of growth and a lot of new realizations, light bulb moments going off. Learning about brand new things that really, they suck your interest right in and you're taken by them. These are going to somehow change your life in some form or some fashion. The card is also telling you any interests that you have right now that are your passion, hobbies, this kind of thing, to nurture them right now. Some of you are looking for an inspirational teacher as well. You're on the hunt for one. You've been doing a lot of research online, looking through newspapers, looking at bulletin boards like in shopping malls, and you're looking for somebody. You don't know quite what you're looking for, but you feel that you'll know it when the time comes. The advice of the card is to look for others to share your visions. So, yeah, that's where partnership comes in, and where 2 by 2 by 2 comes. You find other people with the same interests as you have, so you can feed each other. Is what that's all about. You don't want to go lone wolf on this one. You're looking for somebody else to connect. There's got to be someone else out there just like me. That's what I'm hearing. It's got to be somebody else that has the same viewpoints or the same interest, on the same path. There's got to be somebody out there like me. So you're looking for others to share your vision with them. And if you do work with others, it will be more of a benefit to you than anything else. Your keywords are partnership and creativity, communication, travel, planning, education, and pure inspiration. Inspiration is such a wonderful thing. It's wonderful when we get inspired. It's an incredible feeling. Okay. Second card, your wealth and finances. She's all about resilience. It's a Queen of Swords. She is the don't mess around with me kind of lady. And she means business. When she speaks, she means what she says. She is not all talk. She's all walk. This is a lady of action. Extremely highly intelligent. Extremely driven as well. She stands her ground no matter what situation she finds herself in. She's very sharp and she's very quick and does not put herself in situations um, where, that's going to be her downfall. She would already know that she wouldn't even go there. She always comes out on the winning end of everything, this woman. If you've got her support, you've got the world in the palm of your hand with this lady. She really knows her stuff. She likes to inspire other people as well. And she sets a really good example for a lot of people. She has incredible insight. She can see the truth in a flash. She's real good at body language and watching people and reading people. This lady does not waste a moment of her life. Every minute counts. So she's very sharp and very intuitive. So if you try bull crapping her, she's going to see right through you. So you got to watch out. Again, too, this could very well be just this energy of everything I just talked about, which is a warning for you to be transparent right now with the people that are around you, the people you deal with. You need to be transparent right now. Basically, to explain that a little bit further, to not hold back your feelings, do not hold back your thoughts. Let everything come out. Be an open book. Stand naked before the world, kind of thing, so that nothing's being hidden right now. That's part of it. You want to be forthcoming with everything, honest and upfront. Anything, anybody, any way, shape, or form, stick with the honesty. Put your integrity way the hell up here, where even you're reaching for it yourself. That's what you need to do right now. The card says so. Tarot says so. This is a card as well that's going to show strength of character. Okay? That's key. That's important. This is a time when you're going to be showing the strength of your character. Okay. Be prepared at this time to make really, really strong decisions as well. The strength of character is going to come through there because you're going to have some moments where you stop and you're going, whoa, wait a minute. Okay, I got to think about this. This is serious. There's going to be a serious moment. You're going to not be so quick to jump into it. You want to turn it inside out, upside down, analyze it right to pieces. And it's going to be important. Really important. This is a moment of a final decision. If you're not making this final decision yourself and keeping your integrity forefront and center, and if she's real, she'll make the decision for you and she'll bring down the final hammer, just the way a judge would. Over and out. Just that quick. Keywords are intelligence, independence, leadership, insight, intolerance, determination, and justice as well. Now, for those of you, I'm just hearing getting into the business world, if this is brand new, the word integrity I keep seeing that flashing over. A new business is what I see. In order to make money, you've got to keep your integrity in check because your integrity is going to carry you through to the bigger picture. That spot that you're looking at way down the road, after you've been in business for 5 to 7 years, always keep your integrity about you. Even if you feel threatened by it, or you feel it may weaken you in some way, it won't. You got to look at the bigger picture. That's your financial realm. Now, your hearth and your home is the tower, and it is the card of destruction. And don't anybody, all right? I don't fudge the cards because I've had this problem with these cards, this card and this card. Only they lay this way. They're very powerful together. Yes, they are. They are locked. They are overshadowing and interchanging. Don't get mad at me because the cards, and I'm not going to pull all the bad cards, what people consider the negative cards out of the deck to make a few people happy. This is the wrong channel for you. If you don't like the unvarnished truth, if you don't like directness, if you don't like the honesty, this is not the channel for you. Please go somewhere else. Bite your tongue. Keep your negativity to yourself. But this card, they're not always bad. There's good in everything. And no, I don't feed the dark side like I've been accused of because I pulled this card. Go home. That's what I say to people like that. Go the hell home if you can't handle the heat. But this is the tower. This is a boat. You know, in the regular, your regular run of the mill, like the other deck I have here, tarot, and the Rider-Waite, your regular run of the mill, your middle of the road tarot decks. It is a tower, a huge tower. It's made of stone, being stricken by lightning. people jumping out of the windows and, well, the holes in the thing, because castles don't have windows. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing, but there's good in everything. Sometimes we need to bring forth ugly, right? We have to acknowledge it to begin with before we can fix it and make it pretty again. Make things pretty again. We have to bring out ugly and say, okay, ugly's there. That's not really nice. There's a big black spot. Nobody's happy about it. What are we going to do about it? It's that kind of a situation where you have to acknowledge what's going on in front of you, the reality of a situation that some of you maybe turn your head away from, because there's this big fear that grabs you with the thought of sometimes reality can be too overwhelming. Too much reality can be overwhelming, I should say. Some of you are going to have to take a great big deep breath and a hard swallow and face up to a few things that are coming your way. These are not surprises to you. These are things that have been going on in the back burner of your life or in the background of your life, but now they're not there anymore. Now they're right here. Okay? They've gotten too close for comfort. Now you have to deal with them. It's just that simple. No surprises here. That's what I'm saying. Some of you may even feel like your whole world is falling apart. Let's go there. Why don't we just go there and get it over with? The card is here to tell you, for those of you that are feeling that way, like your whole life is just falling apart, it's imploding on you, and you're left in this rubble, standing in the middle of this rubble. It's not your fault. Whatever's going on with a few of you out there in that regard, it is not your fault that this has happened. The card says this, but this card also brings about change that chaos brings. And if you're in chaos and your life is an implosion and you're smack dab in the middle of it, no matter which way you turn, you're seeing ruin and destruction. This card is here to tell you this has happened. It's happened for a reason. There's a change coming up for some of you, a transformation, and some transient change as well. Some of you, your belief system is going to change. Shock equals breakthrough. You know that? Almost all the time. When we get shocked, holy, oh hell. It's a form, it's like an expression, holy hell, like holy cow. Oh, maybe that's not, there are parts of the world that worship cows and think they're holy. It's an expression. Don't nail me on that either. But it's holy, holy hell. When shock comes in, boom, the walls disappear, they drop, thump, doors fly open. All of a sudden, all this truth comes to light. Everything is coming, and it's all right here in front of you. And now what are you going to do? Complete shock. Shock isn't over knowing one thing, and it never goes down that way. It is big. That's why it's called shock. It's jarring. What? And it's never one singular thing. It seems to be, when we get shocked, it encompasses a certain energy, and we're sucked right into it until we can fight our way back out, stand back and look at it and say, okay, now that I've caught my breath, I need to look at this, and I need to be honest and truthful here. I didn't know before, but I do now. Once you know something, you can't unknow it, right? This is a really strong card, and it's a long one. Some of you are going to see the world in a different way. Some of you are having issues with property and security. Some of you, yes, are having problems with relationships, a little bit of a bumpy road, and it's usually finances at this point that's causing the problem. Some of you are feeling downright vulnerable in just about every aspect of your life. When you start feeling like that, you're on the verge of change, okay? You are on the precipice right there of change coming through. And 99.9% of the time, that's when you're at your lowest. Any change that comes along is going to be better than where you're at right now. So there's going to be improvements, things for the better. A new way of living for some of you. For a few of you, if your foundation has fallen in your life, that which is your life, and you're standing in the middle of the rubble, some of you are going to have the opportunity to rebuild. something. I can't see what it is, but I see some of you saying, all right, it's all come crumbling down. Yes, I got a mess to clean up, but I'm going to start right now cleaning it up, and I'm going to get right back. No, I'm not going to get right back to where I am. I'm going to be in a better place than where I was. I'll build it better, bigger, and stronger this time. This could be a relationship, a family. This could be a business. This could be a friendship. This could be, you can apply it to whatever it does. It's personal for each and every one of you. Your keywords are breakdown, endings, chaos, surrender, breakthrough, beginnings, and enlightenment. Did you hear the last word? Enlightenment. And surrender's jumping off as well. It's coming to the forefront. Surrender, and what I'm hearing is give it over to the universe if it's bigger than you. If you're overwhelmed and you're saying, I can't deal with this, can't handle it, I don't know what to do, I don't know which way I'm going to turn. Every time I do try to turn, I'm running into a brick wall. I feel like I'm living inside a lead box that's, the walls are 6 feet thick and there's no seams. There's no hope of finding a crack or an opening to break myself out of. I feel closed in, like I'm never going to get out. But you will, because life is not stagnant. Energies are not stagnant. We have to make pause sometimes, and if we don't make pause, the universe comes in. And as I said to a friend in a private reading the other day, the universe is not cruel. The universe brings down a loving veil between you and what it is you think you want. You need to slow down as you approach. You have to slow down. You have to gear down and put your foot slightly on the brake to slow down before you get to where you need to be, because there's other things going on. So there's this veil that slows everything down. And for some of you, you may feel you've stopped. There's a reason for that. And the universe drops that loving veil to kind of hold you back a little bit, to save you from yourself and making major mistakes. That's one way of looking. You have to be patient. You have to trust. Your challenges, right on top of it. That wasn't enough. That's pretty intense card. There's a big life changes going on. Some of you just changing. This new way of looking at life, this new perspective is going to change your personality, and people are going to notice. And it's for the better. You'll be better for it, richer. The Death card, all about transformation. Being repurposed, like this boat is. Some of you feeling like you thought you knew what your purpose was, and now you find yourself lost. These are your challenges for the month of June. The card is telling you, right from the top, the very first thing, great change is coming, Capricorn. Transformations are going to go on. But here's the thing with this card. What is not needed in your life is going to be removed. Even if you're still holding tight, it's going to be ripped from your hands and removed. Because there's something greater coming in, and it needs to come in and take its place. Room is being made in your life for this great change that's coming in. So what is not needed is going to be taken to make room for the new. This could affect your work. This could relate to your relationships as well. All habits and all ways of being. The Death card clears away confusion in the most natural way, in the natural world that it can. So there may not be so much shock here as there was with the Tower. But Death does clear things away that are no longer needed. It's time to clean house, as they say. This card brings in new people, new ideas, wonderful new opportunities, and it's going to feel like a whole new era is beginning for some of you. And you know what? For some of you, it is. It's a whole new era in your life. The advice of the card is to allow what is coming at you and to allow what will be, and just have more of an accepting attitude. Again, if it's something that's got you in the grip of fear, that you're afraid to move and make a wrong move, leave it in the hands of the universe. Put your trust there. It will be taken care of. It will be done. One way or another, it's going to be done. Or you be shown the way how to do it yourself. Keywords for this card are rebirth, which is a wonderful word to just sum up the whole thing. Endings, change, beginnings, release, relief, conclusions for some. Your final card in your message from Spirit is the Fool. And this is a great card and a great way to end this reading. It's all about new beginnings. Okay. Some of you are on the brink of this new path, and that's very, look at that's all through this reading. There's no second guessing that, or what is the one message from this reading. The one message from this reading is huge changes coming up for you. Every card has brought that in, also showing you the support that you have as well. Going through these changes, you have a lot of strong support there. You have the right people and partnerships and pairing up 2 by 2 by 2. You're not alone. You are not alone in all of this. So you're on the brink of a new path in your life. This is your life, mind you. A wonderful chance is awaiting. You need to follow your destiny and let it lead you. Don't kick so hard. Don't put up so much of a stink. The unknown is frightening, yes. It's easier for us to say sometimes to stay miserable, but at least we know our misery. We know it's around us. We're familiar with it, rather than walk away and fight to get away from there and all the energy that takes, and trying to walk into something that's completely unknown. But it doesn't have to be bad. It could be the most beautiful thing ever. And you'll feel deserving of it after the chaos that you've left behind, and the upheaval to your life. Make sure that you remain practical in most of the things that are going on right now in your life, and any visions, any daydreams, any dreams of it, make sure that you try to remain realistic, because anything over realistic will just be a bonus to you in the end anyway. Let that come on its own in the most natural way. So try to remain realistic and don't worry about all the other stuff outside of that. You just do what you realistically have to do and stay grounded. Stay in the now is what you need to do the most. Listen to your intuition. It's going to guide you. Focus on your goals. Don't be distracted by others. Some of you will be and I already covered this. You'll be reinventing yourself, but it's being reinforced again to bring that to your attention. Some of you may be taking a land over sea, or journey over land or over sea. Well, either way, I always say that you gotta go one way or the other, right? So some of you are taking a journey. We'll put it that way. The advice is to make sure and use your intellect. Remain realistic. If you find yourself staring down into an abyss of a life that could be yours, and all the possibilities that go with that, if you like what you see, go ahead and dive in. Jump in with both feet. As long as you're using your intellect and you let your intuition guide. Your intuition will tell you if something's wrong or something's off. So listen to it. Your keywords are risk and innocence, departures, discoveries, journeys, starting over. And that was your 5-card spread. Wow. That was pretty strong all the way through. You guys are in for a shakeup. And not everybody, like I said, though. The reading's not going to resonate with everybody. It just isn't. The way, if I have to put my 2 cents in here, just one more thing, it would be to, even the stuff that looks negative, remember this, that life is an adventure, and you're on an adventure. And with that, you know, we all meet a troll under the bridge somewhere at some point, right? All kinds of things are going to pop out at us. It's just life. It's reality. And remember that there's always something wonderful again right around the corner. There always is. There always is. But sometimes we get so swallowed up in the negativities and the waves of negativity that come at us sometimes. Oh, we can't see the forest for the trees. We don't see any good, but it is there if you look for it. But you have to look for it. And you have to have the want to do that too. One significant, whoa, already. Beautiful. Let's see what we got. Seven of Wands. That's what we got. You know the drill. Wands seem to be favored today in some of the readings, so The Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands indicates right now that you are facing one of those monumentous happenings in your life. It advises you to believe in yourself and to go forward. It is a card about encountering demanding situations and having the courage to be true to your own desires, your own ambitions, and your own needs. I don't think I need to repeat any of that. Did you hear what it said? That covers your whole reading. Puts it all in a nutshell. What it's done is this card, the significator, is telling you this is significant. Significant changes coming up for you in this regard. And that was your whole reading. Great changes coming. Brace yourself. They're coming, whether you're ready for it or not. Anyway, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed the reading. A good feeling in the final picture, what I see, for those going through these metamorphoses of change. What I see is all good. I see a lot of happy people. I see them a little disheveled coming out the other end as they're stepping into happy. Because some of you have been through a wind tunnel and it's been quite a ride by the time you get there. But I do see happy endings and happy places. There are no endings, but happy places. All the transient changes going on right now are going to take you there. Anyway, thank you so much for viewing the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please feel free. Also, thank you to the subscribers of the channel from the bottom of my heart. You're deeply appreciated. Everybody is. And also to my subs that are in the Facebook group, Bay of Funny Fortunes, is there as well. And you're all very, very welcome to join us there. We have a good time. It's a group of very like-minded, loving people. You can find Bay of Funny Fortunes, as I said, on Facebook. You can find Bay of Funny Fortunes here on YouTube. You can find us on Blogspot, Google, and Twitter as well. It matters not to me where you watch the readings from, as long as you're comfortable. You can, if you like the reading and you want a specific reading just for you and no one else in a private reading, I offer the service. Look down below the video window and you'll find in the description or more area. Please read through there what I have and grab my email, which is used for everything, and get in touch and we'll set something up for you. For now, I'm going to wish you all the best for the month of June. It's going to be a ride. It's going to be life-changing for quite a few of you. Not everybody, remember that, but for a few of you. And some will take bits and pieces away with it. But for now, you can either find me right here or you can find me down below, walking on the beach along the water's edge that hold the highest tides in the world, the beautiful, bountiful Bay of Fundy. I'm a high tide junkie, so I'm always looking and waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much for being here today. Hope to see you back next week when we begin the weeklies, and we'll follow the month through as it unfolds. Thanks so much for now. Goodbye.